All right, YouTube family, what up, what up, what up? Okay, so in this video, I'm going to call some realtor slash investors, people that I probably run into, do business with 12 years ago. There's some that I'm still actually do business with. So I know that I call a lot of like seller, right? And a lot of you be like, well, Khang, can you call some investor? Can you call some cash buyers so we see how you talk to them? Okay. So your wish is my command. So you enjoy this video, boom, smash the thumbs up. And if you're new to the family, boom, smash that subscribe button. I know some of you be like, well, Khang, why are you wearing a tie today? Dude, it's the holidays, man. I love the holidays. I love myself Christmas, okay? So let me call, I know that one of a realtor just called me the other day, and I haven't called him back because I'm so busy. Law and I are packing up, getting ready to go back to Vietnam. We're gonna go to Vietnam for like a month or so. You know, once you're able to build a business that you can work completely virtual, it doesn't allow you to be in one spot, dude. You can literally be anywhere in the world, man. So here we go.
Hey, buddy.
Breddick, what up? What up, dude?
What's up, Khang? How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, happy Tuesday, playa.
Happy Tuesday to you.
So, dude, hey, sorry I missed your call the other day, and sorry it took me a while to get back to you, man. The wife and I, we went to California, just came back, and then we're getting ready to go back to Vietnam. So a lot of things. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you guys doing good?
Dude, I mean, you probably do better.
No, you're crushing it. I'm sure you're crushing it.
Well, dude, so the thing is, I like to say, bro, every day that we're 6 feet above ground is a good day, bro. Anything else is just a cherry on top, dude.
It really is. It really is.
How are you and Sandy doing?
We're doing good, man.
Nice.
Yeah, we're actually looking to invest in some real estate in Peoria, Illinois. I think we're gonna buy a couple single-family homes there.
Okay.
Because nothing makes sense here right now.
Dude, I know.
The numbers don't pencil.
Dude, I know. It is definitely tougher here, man.
What have you seen in your business? What's in your world?
I mean, like for us, like the deal flow has gone down, you know, this year so far. But I think, dude, I think the next upcoming 4 year will probably be the best 4 year that we have probably seen in the real estate game in a very, very long time, dude.
Yeah, I'm bullish. I'm definitely bullish on this coming year.
Yeah, man. I mean, stocks.
We need more supply. We need more supply.
For sure.
We need to unlock supply in whatever way.
Yep.
Whatever way, you know. And so, yeah, man. Are you wholesaling anything right now, or are you just pretty much just coaching? Yeah, you doing some stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, for us wholesaling, I mean, we are still consistently leading about 5 to 6 deals. I think we're definitely a little bit slower this year compared to like last year. I mean, last year and the year before that, we're averaging maybe about 7 a month. This year, well, thanks, bro. I mean, it depends on who you talk to. I got friend that does one wholesale deal a day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
who was he talking to on the phone?
Well, the thing is, like, they have a big operation, man. I mean, they spent like $500,000 a month on just marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you better be doing a deal, a day.
Yeah.
You might be doing a deal a day, but what are you making at the end of the month?
Correct.
So I did something in the beginning of the year because I thought it was going to be a slow year, and it's been, I think we'll make like $340,000 in gross commission this year, which is okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, but the beginning of the year was slow, and so I bought these leads from Motivated Leads. Have you ever bought those?
Yeah, man. I mean, I actually have a company that we're actually talking to, and I am thinking about rolling that out to my people as soon as probably like next week or so, man. Will you actually pay per lead?
Yeah.
They run the ads.
I did it, dude. And I got some good leads. I got some decent leads.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
They're really expensive.
Yeah.
But I was trying to do the same thing. I was trying to reverse engineer it and be like, well, what are they doing?
Yeah.
They were doing some like Facebook ads, I think.
Yeah.
But the leads were good.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a random Facebook ad. Like the leads were pretty good.
Yeah. So hey, so Breddick, I mean, have you guys done any like fix and flip, or you guys just mainly just realtors?
We would. We got a lot of credit at People's for $75,000
Nice.
some cash.
Nice.
So, we could put together like $300,000-400,000.
Nice.
To find if the deal's right.
Sure. No, I understand. Yeah. So you guys are buying in Illinois right now, huh?
We're looking.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't got anything under contract yet, but the houses are the 3-bed, 2-bath houses for like $70,000.
Yeah. So I mean, what kind of margin are you guys looking for?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard question to answer. I'm not like you where it's like, hey, it's got to be like a 40% margin. It's like, we'll look at any deal.
Yeah.
And determine if it's if it makes sense.
Sure.
So we'll look at the numbers. I mean, like how much is it going to be an easy flip? If it's an easy flip, then less margin.
Right.
If it's going to be a huge risk, then the margins are going to be a bit higher.
So Bredick, would you guys just typically do fix and flip locally, or would you guys do it virtually?
No, just locally.
Okay.
I wouldn't have the infrastructure to do it.
Right. No, that's smart.
Why? What do you got?
Well, I mean, I'm just kind of asking because we might have something. We might have something that comes up in Indiana.
Oh.
So I don't know if you would be interested anywhere, but I think if anywhere that's out of the States, you probably just want to buy and hold, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a ripping good deal in Indiana, and I can get access to some contractors there,
right?
I mean, I don't know. Do you see that? Do you see people doing virtual fix and flips?
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, like the thing is for me, Bredick, like I'll be honest, dude. Like I tell my followers, dude, like stay away from the whole fix and flip. Like if you want to do it just because you like the house, like if you want to do it for fun, maybe 1 or 2 a year, but just do something that's cosmetic, not major. I mean, I like to keep it simple, dude. Like just wholesale, quick, easy, really no risk. If you do it right, take the cash, go buy rental property, and just live a simple life. Because I did the whole fix and flip for 4.5 years. It was a nightmare for me. I mean,
totally. I mean, buying long-term holds is absolutely the way to go.
Yeah, but then you probably, I mean,
live a simple life.
Yeah.
Mr. Drive a red Ferrari.
I mean, like, I did the whole fix and flip 4.5 years, and it's such a nightmare. And I got a lot of friends that are getting their butt kicked within the last year or two, and a lot of them convert their business into wholesaling. And then a lot of them realize that, dude, why didn't I just wholesale and not fix and flip? Because for anyone to scale up the whole fix and flip game, if you want to get to like 50,000, 100,000 a month, bro, you got to be doing a lot of volume. And when you're doing a lot of volume, dude, you're putting a lot of capital up front.
Totally.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you go get private or Harmony. Still, you got to pay 12-15% interest on that money. And if the property sits there for 6-7 months and you're not selling, and you got 10 of them, shit, you're paying $20,000. You're writing a $20,000 check every single month.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a buddy that's in Vegas, and he's also a big influencer as well. And dude, he was doing a lot of fix and flip, man. And the last the last year or two, he got his butt whipped, man. And now he's converting his whole entire business into wholesaling.
Yeah.
I mean,
the wholesaling. The only thing with wholesaling is I have to be really careful as a broker.
Yeah.
Because as you know, I mean, we're fiduciaries, right?
Right.
So if somebody says, hey, I need to sell this property in the next week, or the bank's going to take it back.
Yep.
Then there's an opportunity for me, like, hey, like we can't. There's just no way. Your house is it's in really rough shape.
Yep.
They don't want to list it, but I have to present the option of like, hey, look, if you have the time to list this thing, that's how you're going to get the most amount of money.
Right.
Right.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I mean, I have students and I have friends, dude, that are also an agent. I mean, as long as you disclose with the seller, hey, I'm not representing you. I'm coming here as an investor, right? And here are the options. And then I think the best thing, since you're an agent, just be straight up with them and saying, hey, if you were to list your property, this is how much we can get it listed for, but you got to pay realtor commissions, closing costs, and possibly this is how much you walk away with, but it's going to take time. Or
exactly.
Or
like press the easy button.
Yeah, or hey, if you want if you want for convenience, hassle free, I'll buy the property from you, right? So I'm a realtor, but I'm also an investor, so I can buy this for you. But here's what it's gonna be, right? So you tell them what it's gonna worth, what it's gonna take for them to sell it. Maybe they have to do some work, or hey, just sell it as is to me for this X amount. So I mean, I think like as long as you disclose that, you should be fine.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, for sure.
So I mean, so Briddick, let me pick your brain a little bit, man. What do you like? What's your prediction within this next coming 4 years as far as in like the real estate market, dude?
I think I'm bullish on 2025.
Yeah.
I think we need more supply.
Yep.
Here's the key thing: interest rates have to come down.
For sure, I think it will.
Interest rates have to come down, which I think that they will, and we need to unlock supply.
Yep.
And there needs to be some sort of subsidy or tax credit for builders and developers to incentivize them to build more.
Right.
And potentially getting rid of some of the red tape that prevents them, that makes building costs prohibitive.
Right.
And so I think if those two things can happen, then I think. I don't know. 4 years is a long time. I can only really look in 1 year increments because I just don't know. 4 year. I'm terrible predicting the future, but I think that the next year will be good for real estate if interest rates continue to come down.
Yeah.
So I'm bullish on 2025. Well, I hired a coach this year, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that kind of shows it just in September. So I'm optimistic about the coming year. What about you?
Yeah, hey, well, the thing is, Brett, let me ask you, man. So you just hire a coach for what?
For my real estate business coach.
Okay, for
increasing my real estate production.
Okay.
And dialing in systems for my real estate business.
Gotcha. Mainly as a realtor or as an investor?
As a realtor.
Okay, got it.
The investment side of things is sort of like the things that we do to, maintain wealth.
Correct.
Build wealth.
Correct.
I'm a buy and hold guy. We've done 2 flips and it was too many.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'm definitely I definitely want to just if I could have 20 properties free and clear.
Yep.
I'm happy.
Nice.
I'm sure that once I get that number will
right.
140.
It will go up. I mean
rentals?
Yeah, man. I mean, currently, right now, we got I think 14 or so rentals.
That's great.
Oh, thanks, bro. So I mean, our goal is like for me, dude, I'm more of a risk taker, so I would love to leverage them and buy more. But Lon, on the other hand, she likes them pay off.
Yeah.
So I mean, I do whatever the wife wants to do, and I mean, for us, it's just hey, how can we focus on increasing our active income? So we can start buying more rental property. Because for me, dude, I really don't care about the cash flow when it comes to rental property. I don't understand why people that are working at a JO to B, they're not making good enough income, and they're like, hey, Khang, I want to start buying investment property. Dude, no, bro, you should not buy investment property. You should need to focus on how can you increase your active income. If you're making like $5,000 a month from your JOB, your next step is how can I double that? How can I make $10,000 a month? How can I make $20,000 a month? And then go buy rental property. So I mean for me, and I think for you, and I think for a lot of investors that I know, I mean we don't really play off the cash flow. We're like, okay, we're making a lot from our active income. How can we get this as a tax write-off? Real estate, and then that's a place where we park our money. And then, hey, we're playing the long-term game. The next 15, 20 years, 30 years, these houses are going to be paid off by the renter. And that's when you really, really reap the cash flow, man, is when the properties pay off free and clear. So all you got is real, utilities, maintenance costs, and that's when the real cash flow comes in.
Are you guys still doing your Airbnb business?
Yeah, dude. For us, man, dude, it has been slow the last year for us on Airbnb. I know some people.
You know a lot of people, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there are a few people that said that they're still doing good, but majority of the people I know with the whole Airbnb, bro, dude, they've been down and way, way down because of all the restrictions and things that they're putting on Airbnb.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I know. There was a huge Airbnb push a couple years ago,
Yep.
especially during COVID.
Yep.
And the Airbnbs were crushing.
Yep. They're making a boatload of money.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah.
I mean,
anyways, we'll have to get coffee one of these days.
Sounds good, dude. I appreciate it, Bredick.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
I'll shoot you a text. We'll get something. Are you around? Are you still in town? You're living in town, aren't you?
Yes. Yes. I'm still in town, bro.
All right, man.
All right.
I'll shoot you a text. We'll get some lunch or some coffee or something.
Sounds good, dude. Have a good one, bro. Bye. He wants to go. I'm sure he got other business. So I got another agent I need to call. He probably butt dialed me the other day, but it doesn't matter. Let me call him back. I'll show you guys how to talk to these agents. Bredick is a cool dude.
Hi, this is Jim. Please.
So I mean, Bredick, he mentioned he did about $385. Let's just say he did $400,000 in gross. I love calculating how much people make, so that's why I don't get offended when people ask me, Khang, how much do you do? Like, it's okay. Like, I'll tell you, something it's good. Some people think it's good. Some people think it's bad. It doesn't matter. I just knew that, dude. I grew up living in a shed behind a mobile. I grew up in a mud hut. I used to catch frogs for dinner. I used to live in a shed behind a mobile home park. I used to make $8.50 an hour. So for me, dude, whatever I'm doing right now, dude, I'm extremely proud. Whether you think I don't make enough, that's fine. But for me, dude, I came a long way, dude. And I myself love to know how much people make. And I don't know why people get offended when I ask sometime, but I ask anyway. I don't care if you got mad at me, upset at me. I ask. You can tell me or don't tell me, it doesn't matter. But so let's just calculate, man. So if Bredick said he does 400K this year, so we take off 400K minus commission. Let's just say that he makes 3% commission. So 400,000 minus 3%. 400,000. That is I'm sorry. He did 400,000 gross revenue. Got it. Okay, so 400,000. So minus Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam's going to take about, I would say, 35% of that. So 140,000. So he needs to find a piece of property that he can unload at 140. So he really only net about maybe 260, 250, somewhere around there. So it's not bad. I mean, I look at it like, dude, if you can do one wholesale deal a month, net you $25,000 per wholesale deal. The average wholesale deal, you make about 10%. Realtor commissions, you make about 2.5%. So if you are an agent and you're like, Khang, can I wholesale? The answer is yes. All you need to do is disclose it with the seller, just like I told Bredick. So instead of making 2.5% on that one property, you could have made 10, 20% instead. Same deal, same amount of work. That's how I look at it. Okay, so I got another person I got to call. Let me, what's his name? I forgot already. God dang, I forgot already. It's not good. Gosh, what's his name? Oh my God, I can't believe it. He texts, okay. Let me try to find him. And I'll be like, oh my God, how can I forget his name? Hold on a second. Let me call him really quick here. He's a cool cat to talk to. He's a young cat. He's an agent. He also owns some rental property. He also does Diskin. How can I forget his name, dude? He's the one who told me, he said, Khang, you suck at fix and flip. Why don't you wholesale? He's the guy that got me that said, hey, you should go learn how to wholesale, Khang. I said, you got it, bro. And here I am. So he brought me in on a deal. We sat down, we negotiated with the agent and the seller. I got him that deal. And he ended up buying that deal, and he did a fix and flip on it. I was the one who negotiated. I was the one who negotiated the deal for him. Dude, I was a beast, bro, when it comes to negotiating. I called him twice already. Let's see. Cyber Horn 92. Vegas is a good market, man. It's not hard, Cyber.
Hi.
Okay, he's not picking up the phone. Okay, let me text him. Okay. Cyber, dude. So the thing is, dude, Vegas is not hard, man. I think this next, I'm about to head into a doctor. Okay. Dude, like, it's not. It's just like, where do you find the data, right? Where do we find these motivated seller leads? So typically, I currently use the software. I know I talked about it many times already, but for those of you who don't know, dude, if you're not taking advantage of this, let me show you. Okay, this is the software. Watch this. I will get my VA on. And watch this. I will pull a list of motivated seller. Okay. This is the software that we've been using that have gotten me 30-something deals already this year, 40-something deals. I have to ask my VA to get the exact number, but it's kingdata.ai. And let me show you how powerful this software is. Okay. So Cyberhorn said he's from Vegas. Watch this. Watch I go in and pull a list of distressed property right in front of your eyes. I'll pull a list of cash buyer right in front of your eyes, just with a few click of a button. So let me get my VA on really quick here. Dude, this is powerful. And let me tell you why why this software is so powerful, because they actually implement AI into the software, which means this software can tell you 90 days before any homeowner gets into like pre-foreclosure, tax delinquents, divorce, basically financial situation, so you can target them 90 days before any other investor can get to them. So the key things to succeed in wholesaling is, number one, you gotta be good on the phone. Number two is you gotta have good data. Like, where are you getting these leads from, right? That separates from the other investors. So let me bring my VA on and watch this. Okay, watch this. Hold on a second. Let me get my VA on really quick. I'm gonna send her an invite. I'll bring her on. Angeline. So Vegas, comment in what city, what states, and I'll show you what list I would pull, and watch how easy it is. Because a lot of you, like, you would do something like, I think it's a waste of time if you're driving for dollars. I think driving for dollar it's kind of a waste of time, just because by the time you get into the car, and you start your car, I can already pull up a list of 10,000 vacant property. All right. Okay. So I think it's just much more efficient. So it's about being efficient. Okay. That's so cool. You're Vit, dude. Same here, baby. Dude, you know we're Vit, man. The pho, the cơm tấm, the cơm sườn, man. Shit. Okay, let's rock and roll. So I will set Angeline on. Let me see here, Angeline. Hey, Angeline, let's hop on YouTube. I need help pulling a list. Okay, I'll get Angeline on. So comment in your city, your states, okay, and I'll show you what list I pull, and watch how easy it is for me to get this list. And then all it is just putting in the work, pounding the phone. If you have like a larger budget, I'll show you, hey, maybe you should do direct mail. Maybe you should send out postcard or letters, depending on your budget. So when you do direct mail, instead of you pounding the phone calling the seller, you can have the seller calling you. So when you get on the phone with them, it's easier to talk to, right? It's a warm lead instead of a cold lead. So watch this. Angeline.
Hi, Khang. Happy Tuesday.
Angeline, happy Tuesday. So Angeline, let's go ahead and pull up the software. Let's go ahead and pull up King Data. And then I like you to pull a list in Vegas, Nevada. And I want you to pull a list. Let's pull a list of absentee owner.
Okay.
Okay. So here it is, guys.
All right. So
watch how easy it is. Okay.
All right. So when you're logged into Kane Data, all you need to do is go to lead pipes and then click the property leads. And we are looking for Nevada. Is that correct, Khang? Nevada.
Yep. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas. Okay. Oh, shoot. Not that one. Sorry. Las Vegas, Nevada.
So continue to comment in your city, your states, and we're going to pull up a list right in front of your eyes here. And I'll tell you how to, like, Angeline will also show you how to narrow in the list. So you're not wasting your money on, targeting random people. We want to target people that are motivated, distressed.
Okay, and then once you're there, all you need to click here is the absentee owners.
Absentee owner, which means they don't live in the property. Okay.
Right. And then just wait for a second. Okay. So click the Z result. We got 185.
Too
That's
big.
for absentee owners for Las Vegas, Nevada.
So hold on a second. So by the time you start your car, we can already pull a list of 100 something thousand people. But we're gonna narrow it down because it's too big.
Right. So click the C result.
Okay.
And then let's go to filter 2 for you to narrow down. So we need to remove this type of property, which is condo, the townhome, the apartment, and then
Okay.
the other, which is could be the vacant land.
Yep. We
So
don't
we
want
will
any of that.
just retain this absentee owner, single family, and a multifamily.
Perfect.
And let's wait for the result. We get still 115,911.
Okay. Still
Okay,
too big.
so go ahead, Gab.
Go ahead, Angeline. The list is still too big, so we got to continue to narrow it down. So I'll go over it. So there's the basic plan, there's a pro plan. So the basic plan will give you 25,000 free lead a month. Cyber Homestead is the software free. It's not, man. It's so you go. So the basic plan will cost you $149 a month. It's a month to month. You can cancel anytime, and you get 25,000 free lead that you can pull every single month. So this list is too big. So we have to narrow it down. So Angeline's going to show you how we're going to narrow down this list.
Okay, let's go first with wholesale score. Normally we start at 500. That is the mid to 1,000. So
So
let's
once
try.
again, the wholesale score tells you how motivated, how hot this lead is. So there it scales 0 to 1,000. 1,000 means they're ready to give the property away, okay? But which means your list can be down to like 1 or 2 people. All right. So we
Right.
typically go with 500. So that's kind of the average, the middle range.
Okay, so when we tried 500, we got 61,953.
Okay, hold on a second. Cyber Horn, 61,000 is still too big of a list. I want to get it down to like more like 10 or 10,000 or so. Okay, just for you, bro.
Okay. And then another thing that we can also use or filter is the year built. Let's try 1900 to 2012. We'll see how many. Oh, shoot. So
Actually,
2012.
okay,
Let's try. If how many? Oh, we still have 58,000. That is still a huge list.
yep.
Yep. Let's try the owner type. So make sure that we only get or pull the individual owned property. Okay. And then we got 28,000.
Okay,
And we can try the years of ownership, which is 7 years to max. Let's see. We still got 20,000.
okay. Let's hold on, Angeline. Let's take the year own to like I would like to see at least. Let's just say take it to like 15.
15. Okay.
Yep, take it to like 15.
Okay. We get 7,000.
Perfect. Okay, so Cyber Hall Horn 92, bro. I don't know what your name is, but if I were you, I would pull this exact same list. You got 7,000 people, okay? Absentee owner, which means they don't live in the property. They're the AI score, which means the AI dictates that they're basically pretty motivated to sell. So now we're gonna take that list of 7,000 people. We're gonna hit skip trace. Same
Okay.
software.
All right. So all you need to do is that see result and then Go to lead trace. Let's remove this one. Remove all the leads. Okay. And then select all. And then go to my leads. So you get 7,000 leads there. All you need to do is that click this lead trace here and then click continue. Continue. And then scroll down, accept the terms and condition, and yeah.
How much?
$700.
Okay. So it's going to cost you $700 to skip trace 7,000 names. Now, you don't have to skip all 7,000. You can break it down. Maybe you only want to skip 100 people today or this week or so because that's all your budget. So you can break it down to however much you can afford. So you don't have to skip trace the entire 7,000 people all at once. Just an FYI. Now, for those of you, let's just say that you got a large budget, okay? So we narrowed down to 7. If you got a large budget and you want to do direct mail, let's just say you want to send them a letter or a postcard. If you're going to do direct mail, I would even narrow this list down even more just because direct mail costs a lot, right? It's 50 cents a postcard, $1 per letter. So we want to make sure that we targeting people who are extremely motivated. So with this exact same list, Angeline, let's go ahead and increase the wholesale score to like 700 and see how big our list is.
Okay. Let's try.
Because I want to take this list from 7,000 people. So 7,000 if you were to cold call, right? Or send out SMS because it's cheap. But when you talk about direct mail, we don't want to send out to 7,000 people because it can get extremely expensive. So we want to really narrow in on the list.
Okay. What score you would like to put in?
Let's go ahead and 700. Let's try 700.
700.
I want to get that list down to like, let's just say 1,000 people. I think it's good.
Okay, let's search for that. Just 245 for 700 score.
Okay, let's go ahead and go with 600.
Okay. 600.
Yep.
Searching. Okay, we got 653.
653. Okay, I think that's good. So we got 653 people that are in Las Vegas, Nevada, that is absentee, and they're pretty motivated to sell. So what I'm going to do is you can skip trace that 653, right? It's only 10 cents per skip, so do the math on that. But now let's just say that you want to send them a postcard. Angeline, can you run them through so you guys, it's a one-stop shop, the exact same software. We can send out direct mail. We'll show you which postcard you should use. So right now, Angeline, can you walk them through that?
Yeah, sure. So all they need to do is that click this direct mail here and then click continue. Okay. Just wait for a second to load. Okay, it's still loading. Okay,
Sure.
here we go. All right, so you already at the direct mail. So you need to create a campaign. So say for example, this is Las Vegas, Nevada. And then you need to click how many pieces of direct mail would like to each homeowner to receive. Normally we only get one, or click one and then click next.
And this is how much it's going to cost you, okay?
Right. So you need to put in the information that you would like to put as your return address. Say, for example, Alex. And then street 91023. And then 98228. Say, for example, Washington. Okay. And then contact information. And that's cost you around 354 to 594.
Got it. Okay, so Cyber Home. Once again, everyone on YouTube, comment in your city, your states. I'll do you next. But that is the list that I would target, man. So if you have $500 or $300 to $500 to send out postcard. That's exactly what I would do. I would skip trace first. Angeline, let's go ahead and skip trace 653 people and see how much that's going to cost us. So
Okay.
I would cold call them, and I would also send them a postcard if you have the budget for it. So now you're calling them and you're having mailer coming out. So then they call you. So you have outbound call and you're going to get inbound call as well. Now, when you do direct mail, just so you know, it does take some time for the things to kick in. So it might take a week or two for the mail to actually get set up and then sent out. I would say a week or so. So in that period, in that week, you can already pound the phone and calling.
Okay, so we go back here to the lead pipes. So if they wanted to skip trace that 653, all they need to do is that click this lead trace here, and then just click same as click continue, and then to accept the terms.
Yep.
And then
All right.
here you go, $65.30 for
There you go,
650.
dude. There you go, dude. $65. You can skip trace 653 people and start pounding the phone today. And once again, all you need is one yes. A lot of you don't understand this, man. You're going to get a lot of no's, but don't get discouraged, man. You need the no's to get to the yes, and all you need is one yes to be able to close a deal, okay? So the next thing, okay, let's go ahead and pick out the next city, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
So while Angeline do that, comment in your city, your states, okay? And then we'll show you. So for Atlanta, Georgia, we're going to also show you how to pull up cash buyer right in front of your eyes. So when you do decided to wholesale in other cities and states, and you're like, oh my gosh, Khang, I don't have, I'm worried if I have a deal, I can't find a buyer. Well, dude, this software, you can also go there and get cash buyer as well. Now, Cyberhome, I know you mentioned to be like, hey, Khang, what about other software? I'm not going to talk down to other software. I just know that I've been in the game for 12 years, man. We have used many software, and this is the one, even my VAs, she loves this software. It's just easier to use. And I just like it more. And that's all I can tell you, okay? I'm only going to share with you which one we're currently using right now that we like. Because I don't believe it's right to talk smack about other people's product. So I won't do that. So, Angeline, where we're at?
Okay. So we're now searching Atlanta for absentee owners still. We got 71, so we need to narrow that down.
71,000?
Yeah, 71,000. And then let's go and filter it. So we need to remove again the property type, the other property type, the apartment because we don't use that, the townhome and the condo. And let's see how many. We got 38,929. And then let's try the wholesale score, which is 500. We'll see. Okay, we still have 31,000. That's still a lot.
Jamie said how many employee can lock in. Jamie, let me give you the phone number here really quick here. You can give them a call. They'll be able to tell you. But they should be, as long as you give them the password, they should be able to lock in. But you know what? Contact, so call 360-583-8630. They should be able to answer your question.
Okay. So we tried the year built 1900 to 2012.
Yep.
We still have 29,000. Let's go to owner type. So make sure that you only pull the individual owner. And then how many years that you would like to do it, Khang?
Let's go ahead. Let's go with 15 years, Angeline.
15 years.
Yep.
Okay. Searching. And we got 3,518. That's a good list.
So perfect. So whoever that is, Cole. So you got a list of 3,000 something people that's absentee, okay? That you can that you can target. So once again, if you sign up for the basic plan, which is $149 a month, it's a month to month, you can cancel anytime. But dude, instead of you going out there driving around, by the time you start your car, we can already pull a list of 3,000 people that we can just skip trace right there at the comfort of your home and start pounding the phone. How much is going to cost us to skip trace that now, Angeline?
Okay, let's try. And then all they need to do, if they wanted to skip trace that one, click this lead trace here. Okay, click continue.
Jamie, we're going to do Wisconsin for you.
Continue. Again, accept the terms and condition. There you go. 351.80.
$300. You can skip trace 3,000 people that you can start calling today. And like I said, one yes. So next thing is, here's what we're going to do, okay? Let me see here. Angeline, let's go ahead and let's pull up cash buyer in that city for him.
Okay. Let's go back.
So for those of you who's worried about like, oh my gosh, Khang, so where do I find the buyers? Boom. One click of a button, we'll get you 100 cash buyer right now in that same Atlanta, Georgia. Okay?
Yep.
In that same area.
All right.
Cole, if I were you, dude, I'll sign up for the basic plan, try it out and see how you like it. Right? So try it out. So the basic plan, once again, is $149. I'll pull the list of, you get 25,000 free leads that you can pull every single month for free, right? So you pull a list of 3,000 people that's absentee owner. The next one, bro, you can also pull a list of free and clear as well. Those are great to target. And you can also pull a list of tax delinquents. So imagine you get 3,000 of absentee owner you can target, a list of 3,000 people that own their property free and clear, and a list of 3,000 people that's in tax delinquents. That's 9,000 that you can target. Out of that 9,000, I'm sure you're going to get a yes, man. Okay?
Okay, so we tried to click the cash buyers for that particular area. We got 79,000.
Too much? So now what we need to do is we need to narrow it down to a zip code. Okay, so Cole, could you drop me a zip code, bro? So there's 79,000, bro. That's in your area. That's in that area right now. That's actively buying. Okay, but it's too big. So we need to narrow down to the zip code. Atlanta, Georgia. It's a big market, man. Angeline, here's the zip code. 30314.
30314. Okay. Let's try that.
I bought the basic plan, absentee, clear, and tax delinquents. That's it, Cole. That's the 3 lists that I would target if I were you, man.
Okay, searching. We got 3,000.
There you go, bro. You got 3,000 people, and then you can zoom in, and then maybe pick a certain area that whatever property that you have on a contract. You can literally punch in the property, and then they'll show you every single buyer that's actively buying in that area, bro. And you can just call them up and then sell them your deals. Okay. One more thing is, do you guys see? So this is something that they just came out, Angeline. You see that blue right there? You see that blue right there?
Yep.
So any property that's currently under contract, it's at the top of your search engine, which means that wholesaler has that property under contract, and they can market. So you can literally market your wholesale deal on the software. So there's currently right now over 200,000 active investor that's on using this software right now that you can pretty much market your wholesale deal to. And I think it only costs you like $100. Jenna and I did a video regarding that. I'll leave the link to that video in the descriptions. After we're done with the live, you can go check it out. So once you get a property in a contract, you can market your deal on there to over 200,000 people. And check this out. So if you see this right here, that blue, okay, do you guys see it? If you see that, that means you can go click in there. You can contact that wholesaler and you can JV with them. Because sometimes maybe you have your own buyer and they are not aware of this software, and you have your own buyer. You'll be like, hey, you got a deal there? Dude, which means you can go in there and you can start doing JV deal. You'll be like, hey, let me send this out to you, my buyer. You cool with that? Or you cool with JV? And bam. So if they were to make $20,000 on that deal, it's a 50-50 split, which means you get 10K. So JV is also great, just leveraging the software as well. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and I said we're going to do what city? I said, oh, we're gonna do this one right here, Angeline.
Okay.
And this one right here, we're gonna pull up. Let's just say free and clear. Okay, so free and clear, absentee owner, tax delinquent. It's under the basic plan. Pre-foreclosure, vacant property, tire landlord. Those and so 8 different lists is under the basic plan. If you go with the pro plan, you have over 18 lists. So for those of you who have the pro plan, the next thing we can do is pull vacant property. So for now, let's go ahead and pull free and clear. People who own their property free and clear.
All right. So again, all you need to do is go to lead pipes, and then go to property leads, search for that city. So we have here Kenosha in Wisconsin, and free and clear. Okay, let's search that. We'll see how many lists.
So once again, comment in your city or states, and then I will show you what list that I would pull.
Okay, we got 17,000.
Okay, too big.
Yep. So we need to filter that.
Once again, Jamie, even you go with the basic plan, you have 25,000 free lead. You can literally target 17,000 if you wanted to, but I think it's just too big. And so we need to really narrow down and only target people who are desperate.
Okay, let's start with 500 as the wholesale score. We'll see. You got 13,000.
Okay, still too much.
Yep, and then let's start with the year built, 1900 to 2012. 12. And then go to ownership information. Make sure you click individual. And let's try. We got 9,814. Okay. So you still need to get 15 years.
It's going to really narrow it down.
Okay, let's wait for that. Okay, we got 864.
Okay, 800. So I think 800 people that are free and clear. Once again, it depends on your budget. Okay, Jamie. So you have a small budget, Jamie. That's what I would do. Out of that 800 people, they all own it free and clear. They own the property at least 15 years. So there's a lot of equity in there, right? So now we're gonna skip trace that 800. See how much it's gonna cost us.
Sure. Let's go to lead trace tab, and then again click continue.
So for everyone that's watching this, it's not rocket science. Literally telling you exactly what you need to do. You just need to make a move. That's all it is. Okay, what's the cost, Angeline?
Okay, so for 864 leads, you need to pay 86.40.
So it's going to cost you about $90, Jamie. Okay, $90, Jamie. You have access to 800 people who own their property free and clear that you can target, hit them up, make them an offer. Okay, now let's just say that you 800. Let's just say that you got a little bit more money. You'd be like, hey, let's also send them a postcard. So let's see how much it's going to cost.
Okay. So all you need to do is go to direct mail tab here. You need to click that one.
And literally, Jamie, the company do everything for you. Okay, they'll send out the mailer for you. You put your phone number, your contact information, and the seller, and then your phone will ring.
Okay, let's wait for a moment to search. Okay, here we go. So we're already at the direct mail. So all you need to do is just name your campaign. So this is Wisconsin. And then how many pieces? Let's just start with 1 piece. And then click next. And then fill out your information. Max 9823 and 98227.
Oh yeah, by the way, Jamie, just a heads up. Don't put your home address as a returning address, okay? Go to the postal office or FedEx, just get a PO box. For me, it cost me about $200 a year. Get a PO box. You want the return address to be your PO box, not your mailing address, not your home address. Because you send it out, the seller might come knocking on your door like they did to me when I first started, okay? So you don't want that.
Okay. So for this campaign, Kong, she needs
Yep.
to spend like around 500 to 800.
Perfect. There you go, Jamie. There you go, Jamie. Just got a PO box yesterday. Jamie, you're ahead of the game. I love it. Okay. So once again, let's go ahead and see how many cash buyer it's in that area.
Okay. So
Usually.
let's go back.
Whoever's watching, whoever on the live right now, comment in your city and your states. And the next thing we're gonna pull is vacant property. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to pull vacant property. And this is why, like, I have students that's like, hey, Khang, I wanna, I want to go door knock. I want to go drive for dollar. I said, well, if you want to go out and get some fresh air and you want to drive for dollar, that's great. But if I were you, if you want, like if I were you to make things easier, you literally just sign up for this and boom. By the time you get into the car, you haven't even left your driveway, and we can pull all the vacant property already.
Okay. For cash buyers in that area, we got 14,600.
Once again, Jamie, it's too much. It's too much. So let's go ahead and narrow it down to the zip code. Like a lot of you do, you get all the resource right here, right in front of your, right in front of your eyes. Jamie, we need a zip code. Okay, while we're waiting for the zip code, we're gonna go and Angeline, this is gonna be the pro plan. The pro plan is gonna cost you $249 a month. Okay, but it has 18 different lists you can target. Pre-foreclosure. Let's name all the lists, but Angeline, let's go ahead to go to El Paso, Texas, and go ahead and let's go pull vacant property.
Okay.
So the vacant property falls under the pro account, okay? And let me tell you,
Paso,
so
Texas.
the pro account has all the lists that's on the basic plan, but it also has for investor, foreclosure, long-term owner, okay, potential inherit property, pre-foreclosure, vacant property, zombie property, active investor, and flip property as well. Okay, so it has a more variety of lists that you can target. AJR, dude, I'll get to you, man. So we're gonna target vacant property right now.
Okay. So again, all you need to do is go to lead pipes, property leads, and then search for that address or that city. And then we got for vacant properties under that city, we got 2,331.
Boom, vacant property. Okay, and do you guys see that? So right now, okay, hold on. Let's go back to that screen, Angeline.
Okay, sure.
So Angeline, 2,000, is that 2,000 vacant property or 2,000 what?
This is 2,000 vacant properties in El Paso.
Oh, perfect. There you go, dude. In El Paso, dude, there's 2,000 vacant property that you can skip trace, you can call and target right now. Like I said, dude, before you leave your driveway, we already got 2,000 plus people that we can just target. How long would it take you to drive to 2,000 houses, man? And once again, at the top, you see all that property. Those, bro, you can reach out to them and start JVing the deal. All of those are property that's currently under contract right now that they're marketing on the site. It's crazy. Okay? And AJR, to answer your question, let me ask this. Angeline, how long have you been working with Lon and I?
7 years.
Dang. Going on 8. 8, right?
Right.
All right, Angeline, I'm gonna let you go right now, and then if I need you, I'll holler at you.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yep, thanks, Angeline.
Okay,
so our AJR, to answer your question, dude. So number one, man, is that the VA, bro, they typically are not gonna steal your deal, so you don't have to worry about them stealing your deal, dude. They just want to get paid. They want a secure job. All right, they live in the Philippines, so Angeline gets paid really, really good right now because she's been with us for so long. We pay her almost like she's in America. So she's living like a queen back there. So she told me one of her goals was to buy a vacant piece of land so she can start building her house. You know how much a vacant piece of land costs in Philippines? $5,000. $5,000 bucks, dude, and she can have a vacant piece of land. And she's getting paid, I can't remember, but I think she's getting paid almost $2,200-$2,300 or so a month now. I'm not exactly sure. Lon does all the payroll, so I would have to ask her. But number one, dude, you got to qualify them really, really good. Number two is you got to treat them really, really good, because once they show you that they are an A player, then you got to make sure that you treat them really, really well. All right, so we give them bonus, we give them raise, we send them on vacation trip. Like, we do all kinds of stuff for the VA that actually produce. All right, that is an asset to the company. You're either an asset or you're a liability. If you're a liability, then we got to let you go. But if you're an asset, then we want to make sure that we treat you really, really well. And typically, dude, they don't steal your deal. They don't. I mean, Angeline been with us for 7 years. Like, she knows everything about, we teach you, we show her everything. Like, she could have gone up, but they just don't do it, man. Okay? And if you find out dude, if you find out, then you let them go and you just hire someone else. But like I said, dude, I think you worry about the things that might not happen, and it's holding you back from doing what you need to do, is hire people, train them up, and then show them exactly. So you don't have to do the work and they'll do the work for you, right? So don't let that fear hold you back from being the CEO. You just got to hire people, right? Find good people, find talented people, pay them well, and they'll take care of you and the company, okay? You take care of them, they'll take care of you. But most VA, I know, dude, that they don't try to go behind your back and steal the deal. Their whole thing is they just go to work, get the job done, and do their job. That's it. Okay, so don't worry about that. Hold on a second. I think I'm going to love this data. Seems easy and reliable. Does it have a dialer? So currently right now, Dog Lover, dude, I'm a dog lover too. Lon and I currently have 3 dogs right now, man. We used to have like 4. It was a little overwhelmed having 4, but we got 3. Truly, yes, I love dogs. So currently they don't have a dialer, but they are working on implementing a dialer, man. I mean, they are adding more and more things to the software as we go, and which means that the price might increase over time, as far as in, they're getting a lot of stuff implemented into their software. Right now, I think the only thing that they don't have is actually a dialer. Everything else this software can do. They have their own CRM that you can keep track of all your leads. So it's truly a one-stop shop as far as we know right now. Well, like I said, the only thing they're missing is probably a dialer. But that's pretty much it. Okay. And like I said, I've been in the game for 12 years. I've used so many different software. This is the one that we like the best. It's the most easy, friendly user, and the most accurate when it comes to data. That's all I know. Ivan said, can you be an affiliate for this system? I think you can. If you have someone that you refer. I don't know how we're going to set that up. That's something I have to talk to them. But once again, JVD is great. You can leverage the software. So check this out. Let's just say you don't want to talk to seller. You can literally pay for the software, $149 a month. You go in there, you find other people that already have a property and a contract and said, hey, dude, I have a buy for your deal, and start JVing deals. And even if you, let's just say that you pay $149 a month and all you want to do is JV deal. So let's just say 149 times 3. So let's just say you have it for 3 months. 149 times 3 months. Okay, 149 times 3 months. I'm not good with math, so I need a calculator. So you would technically spend $447. You don't think that in that 3 months you can get a deal that you can JV and make $10,000? Come on, man. You see, you know what I'm saying? So even if you do one deal every 3 months, it's already paying for itself. So for those of you who want to JV, like I said, you log in, you go and check out all the property that's currently under contract and reach out. It'll have the contact info to that wholesaler, and you just reach out to them and say, hey, I have a buyer that I would love to send your deal out to. Are you cool with doing a JV deal? And typically, if it's a JV deal, it's a 50-50 split. It has never been easier before to do JV deal with other people. Before that, you would have to go on social media, qualify these people, see if it's their deal or someone else's deal. because sometimes it's not even their deal. They're daisy chain other people's deal, and it just becomes a mess. Now you know that this is their deal, and you're ready to go. Okay. This is really worth every penny. Ivan, I mean, in my opinion, it truly is. Because when I started 12 years ago, I didn't have the software. You know how much I pay a month? Over $1,000. Because I have to download different software for it to do what this software does. That's why it's a one-on-one. Okay. David said, how do you suggest building your pool of buyers quickly in order to feed those deals? David, we just did it right in front of your eyes, bro. With the software, dude, you can go in any city, any state. So, David, comment your city and your state, bro, and I'll show you how easy it is to get the buyers. So before that, if you're like, oh my God, if I have a deal under contract, I don't know how to find these buyers. Dude, right now, click of a button, it'll show you all the buyers that's actively buying in your area. So, David, comment the city, the state, and we'll show you how many buyers actively buying right now in your area that you can reach out to and start, putting them on your buyers list. Okay, so let me get Angeline back on again. Jeez, hold on a second. Angeline, can you jump back on again? Okay, she's gonna jump back on again, and then we're gonna focus on this right here. Okay. Also, dude, David, drop me the zip code, bro. Drop me the zip code because it's gonna be a lot, dude. There's gonna be a lot of buyers. So we just want to get you 100 solid buyer, man. So drop me a zip code and we'll pull up some solid buyer for you. Okay? Because typically you take the property address, you punch it in, and then it'll pull up every buyer within half a mile or a mile of that property. And those are the ones that that actively buying. Can you jump on again? Okay, let me get Angeline back on again. While that, I'm trying to answer some question. Let me show you what the software looks like. So once again, they recently just changed their name from Deals for Me Now to King Data. It's shorter, easier to remember. It's more catchy. Deals for Me Now just sounds like it's a lot. It's like a mouthful, but the exact same software. They just changed the name. That's all it is. Let me see here. Okay, Angeline's about to hop on. David, comment the zip code, bro. Can you comment the zip code? Otherwise, dude, the list of the buyers is going to be massive, bro. It's going to be big. All right, Angeline.
Hi, Khang.
Okay,
Yeah.
we need, do you see this here? I can't pronounce the name of it. But here's the zip code.
Okay.
Let's put cash buyer in that zip code. Let's see how many cash buyers actively buying in that zip code.
Okay. What zip code is that? 7. I cannot see his screen.
77578.
77578. Okay.
Yep. Could you share your screen?
Oh, I didn't. Let me.
Nope, not yet.
Sorry.
No, David. So basically, pulling the list is different, dude. So pulling the list, this is not just people who's on the software, dude. When we pull a list of cash buyer, it's all the cash buyer that bought property for cash, right? So whether they're buying it on the MLS or they buy it off market, but when it go through a title company, dude, it'll show that it's a cash transaction, and all those buyers we're pulling up right now. Okay, so it's not the buyer in the software; it's the buyer that's buying in the U.S. Hope that makes sense, David. But that was a good question, dude. Okay.
Right, Khang. So for that particular zip code for cash buyers, we got 1,048.
There you go, dude. You got 1,000 cash buyer that's actively buying in that zip code. So once again, just to clear everybody, so when we pull up cash buyer like that, it's just all the cash transaction that went through the title company to close on the deal. So whether they do the deal off the market, off the software, through the MLS, it doesn't matter. Anything that's being bought cash in that zip code is right there in front of your eyes. Okay. And once again, you see all that blue, those are property that's currently under contract right now. So if you have buyers that are not on the software, but you have off the software, you can pitch this deal to them and then JV the deal. Angeline, thank you so much.
All right, Khang. Thank you.
Okay, bye, Angeline.
Bye.
So I have a question here is, hi, mentor. If the buyer known that me wholesaler that house and they wait until the contract closed and they directly contact the seller, what should we do? So listen, man, if your contract expires, then the seller can sell to anybody. But if you worry that, oh, I got the property in contract and the buyer knows that I have it under contract and they're just gonna wait, dude, while they're waiting, you sold that property to someone else already. So let me tell you this, dude. Most buyer will not do that. Like most smart investor will not play the waiting game, because if they wait, they're not the only buyer, bro. Like they know that they're not the only buyer. There's 1,000 buyers in that zip code. So if they don't buy it, someone else will buy it, man. So if they know that, dude, if they know you're gonna make 20,000, and if they buy, fix, and flip it, and they're gonna make 70,000 or 50,000, you think that they would sit around and wait? Come on, man, shit, bro. Now if they want to be an ass, if they want to wait, cool, wait. I'll sell to somebody else. You know what I'm saying, dude? So that is so the mindset there, dude, is already wrong, right? Your buyer, if they worry about how much you make, then that's the buyer you shouldn't even work with anyway. If your buyer worry about how much you make, then that's not the buyer you want to work with anyway, okay? There are buyers out there, dude, that doesn't care about how much you make. Dude, we have done a deal where we made $212,000. Well, buyer didn't know how much I make because I did what's called a double closing. So they don't know how much I make. Okay? But dude, I made more on that wholesale deal than that buyer will make fixing and flipping that deal. If he were going to fix and flip that deal, he'd probably make, I would say, 75K, 75,000. Okay? But we made 212,000, and that deal took us, I think, about less than 30 days to close. It took us about a week to find a buyers, and then we closed within that 30 days. Okay? Ivani, do you use your personal cell phone to make the cold call? So Yvonne, sorry I mispronounced your name. So when I first started out, I did call from my direct cell phone. But if you got the budget for it, then you need to get Google Voice, or you need to get a different number. Okay, so we use what's called smartphone, SMART, smart, but it doesn't spell smart. Let me see here. We use what's called smartphone, and you can choose, or you can go use a Google Voice and get a different phone number, and then you can text the seller. So that way, when you get a text back or when you get a call, you know that it's from a seller. You know it's business time. You know it's money time. Okay. Let me see if there's any other question I want to answer. Anyone else have any other questions? So let me go live on TikTok really quick here, see if anyone has any questions. Thank you. I'm from Los Angeles. Honestly, I think Los Angeles is not a good market. I think Los Angeles, dude, is too saturated. If I were you, dude, I would go on in like a cheaper market like Bakersfield. Bakersfield, California, it's a good market. Once again, you can do this completely virtual. You don't have to meet the seller. You don't have to see the property. Okay? Oh, let me give you guys another idea. Let me give you another idea that you can do. Check this out. So here's another idea that you can do. You can hire a VA, pay them $4 an hour or $3 an hour, sign up for this software, cost you $149 a month, because all you need is the basic plan. Have the VA go in there, look at all the property that's currently under contract. Dude, I'm just giving you an idea that you can make an extra $10,000 or $20,000 a month without you doing any work. You just putting your money to work. You hire a VA, pay them $3 to $4 an hour. They go on the software. You give them the login. They sign to the software. They look at all the deal that's currently under contract, and then they're going to hustle and find a buyer for the deal and JV and do a 50-50 freaking split. Boom. I told one of my students to do that, and he's working on getting that set up. Currently, right now, that's what I'm doing in my business as well. I have a VA that all she does every single day is JV deals only. And currently right now we're averaging, I would say that we make about 20K or so a month just from JV. Absolutely require nothing from me. I don't get involved in it. Okay. Ellie said, how can I sign up? Ellie, head over to my YouTube, dude. I just did a video live right now showing you exactly what I have to do for free, bro. David said, how do I determine a good market to begin wholesaling? Large pool of buyers, price point. Dude, David, let me help you out, bro. Dude, I'm going to help you guys out, okay? I got about 15 minutes, and we're going to wrap this up. David, I would also recommend this, dude. If you haven't checked out my book, all right, TikTok family, go to WTMbook.com. YouTube family, go to, dude, grab the book, $12, dude. Best investment. Okay. So number one, David, is I would typically go and focus on your own backyard. Okay, that's number one. Focus on your own backyard. But here's what you need to look for, dude. First off, you need to look for population. You want to make sure that the city has at least 500,000 people in population. So if your city doesn't have enough, so which means you might go to take over the whole entire county, or you might have to take over a couple different cities. And then, yes, you're right, dude. Price point. So price point, dude, I want you to stay between 150,000 to 500,000 in price point. That is like the bread and butter. Anything. So if you're in a market that ARV is below 150, your average wholesale fee is probably between, I would say, 5 to 10,000. Okay. Now, if you're in a market where the ARV is between 150 to like 250, then your average wholesale fee is 10 to 15,000. Now, if you're in a market similar to mine where the ARV is between 250 to 500, possibly in that 600,000, then your average wholesale fee is 20 to 25K. So imagine if you just do one of those a month. One deal a month, man, that can net you 25,000. That's $300,000 a year. And this can be your part-time gig. You don't need a license. You don't need a degree. You don't need a GED. And you also don't need to know your ABC to actually do this, man. I'm a high school dropout, dude. Came over to America when I was 9. Okay, drop out of high school when I was 6 or 17. Okay, moving to a little shed behind a mobile home park, dude. Dude, I used to grow up catching frogs for dinner. My IQ is probably below sea level. All right. So if I can do this business, I have no business experience, dude. Wholesaling is not rocket science. It's just putting in the work and being consistent. And that's it. Number one here, dude, let me tell you how you will succeed in wholesaling. Number one is you need to know where to get good data, which means where do we go and find these distressed property that are like off market that nobody knows about, that only you know. I already showed you the software. KingData.ai, TikTok family, KingData.ai. You go check it out. Okay? You can literally pull up any list you want. Pre-foreclosure, tax delinquents, vacant property, tire landlord, absentee owner, people who own their property free and clear, people who are upside down, any property, inherit property. Okay? Number one. Number two is your phone skill. How good are you on the phone? Okay? How good are you when you get on the phone with the seller? How good are you at negotiating? And if you have trouble negotiating, this book is going to help you out, man. Okay? Negotiating. And then number three, once you get the property estate, now obviously it's where do we find the buyers that will pay us the most for a wholesale fee? And I already show you too, dude. The exact same software. Dude, wholesaling has never been as easy it is today to get access to all of these. 12 years ago, dude, I would have to go and all of this, dude, would take a lot of work. Now everything with technology, with AI, it's at your fingertips. And some of you, man, still not putting in the work. Okay? So right there, you've got a property in the contract, you put you in the property address, leveraging King Data, boom, your buyer is right there, but you can start selling your deal to. That's it, dude. That's all wholesaling is. Okay? But once again, nothing work if you don't, and it takes consistency and commitment. Some of you, dude, you tried it for a month or two and you want to give up already, but you're willing to work for someone until you're 65. Like that's something to me that I never understand. And that's to me, that's what separates between the winner and the loser. Winner understand that, dude, I need to keep going. If I don't want to, right? If I don't want to work for someone until I'm 65, I need to start building my own business. And I cannot depend on my JOB income as my mainstream. Like, I cannot depend on it. You need to build another stream of income, man. Okay? And we all know you're not going to get rich by working for someone else, man. You get rich by building your own business. And also, too, David, dude, this next coming 4 years. So I have a student. He basically is a little discouraged right now. And you know what I told him? I said, bro, the last 2 years, if you want to give up, I can understand that. Because the market might be a little tough. But, bro, this next coming 4 years will be the best 4 years that you have ever seen for real estate in a while. Which means if we get a prop in a contract, there will be more buyer for us to sell the deal to. So you will make more on your wholesale deal. The exact same deal that if you were to sell a year ago, you might make $10,000, but that exact same deal now you can make $10,000 to $15,000 more because more buyer will come onto the market because once they're more confident in the market because the election is over. Okay. Interest rates going to drop, so they know that more first-time home buyers are going to enter the market. So there's going to be a flood more buyers, dude, that's going to come on, and you're going to make a boatload of money, man. So I like to say preparation meets opportunity is how you get rich. For those of you who've been sitting on the sideline, contemplating, debating, should you get in the game, people are making money already in the game. You know, and I like to say, dude, there's a doer and there's a talker. People who like to talk and doer doesn't have time to talk. They're too busy making money. Ann said, dude, I don't see your Instagram anymore. So TikTok family, once again, head over to YouTube. I'm live on there right now. Just type in @RealKingKong on YouTube and I should pop up. Okay, dude. So let me show you what happened to my IG account, okay? This is why I got banned. So I got banned on Instagram, and here is why I got banned on Instagram. Because of this post. Can you read it? Okay, can you read it? I'll read it for you. This is what got me banned, dude. It took me 5.5 years to build my Instagram followers to like 465,000. But I'm not mad or upset, dude. I never, dude, don't hate the player. Okay, hate the games. You need to learn how to play the game better. So I made a post on my IG story, and because I just got a student that just signed up for my one-on-one. I don't announce the one-on-one because it's too time consuming. So anyways, I said I got 2 hustlers who just signed up for my one-on-one with me. Meeting with them today to go over their business plan. I wish I would have recorded that meeting because you guys would have get a ton of value out of it. But I can break down to you what I share with them, okay? And I said meeting with them today to go over their business plan to help them crush 2025. One of them, his goal is to buy a plane. The other one, his goal is to buy a Porsche 911. And you know what Instagram said? They take it down because it said it looks like you're helping encourage sexual activities. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Some of the most nonsense things, dude. This goes against our community guideline as adult sexual solicitation. I mean, I can understand why, you know, looking back at my post, 2 hustler, me meeting one-on-one. I mean, you know, a lot of my posts get flagged all the time. I don't, you know, for me, dude, I was brought up in a family. I don't smoke. I don't really drink. I only social drink when we go to mastermind, but I don't really like alcohol. I don't like to drink. I don't like to smoke. I don't like to do drugs. I don't have no tattoo. I try to be a good, clean boy, man, throughout my whole entire life. And, you know, to me, dude, when you do business the right way, it's always the hardest way to make money. Which means when you try to be ethical, when you try to be moral, when you try to go by, you know, when you try to do business the right way, you know, which means so you can go to sleep at night and have a good sleep, it's going to take you a long time. It's going to take you a long time to be successful. It's going to take you a long time to climb up that ladder. But the money that you make will stay with you longer, and you have a peaceful sleep. If you go out there, try to cut corners, scam people, treat people wrongly to get to the top, I can almost guarantee you that those money will never be with you. And it's like, how can you even sleep at night? So that's why I don't believe that it's a get rich quick. You know, Law and I've been in the game for 20 something years. We started our entrepreneurship when we were like 19 and a half. Our first one was a little kiosk in the mall. And the reason I say that, because dude, I could have scammed and make a video when I was extremely popular. I could have scammed and made millions and just be done and call it quit. But I knew, dude, how can I even sleep with myself? You know, and that's not the kind of man that I was brought up. And I do believe in God. I do believe in karma. What goes around comes around. All right. And a lot of times, dude, whatever you do this life will take on to the next life. That's just something I believe, man. But who knows, you know? But if you do it the right way, it's a slow game. Okay. Any other questions we got here, man? So you're saying now is a good time to get back into wholesaling, Khang. Dude, absolutely, man. If you've been putting wholesaling in the back burner, if you've been sitting on the sideline and waiting for the right time, I can only tell you, if you miss this opportunity, you will regret forever. Because I truly believe, man, because listen, I already got buyer that's calling me, that's texting me and say, Khang, dude, we're feeling so good about this next coming 4 years in the real estate market. Do you have any deals? I'm ready to buy. Dude, when you get buyers that's texting you and calling you, you already know, dude, that this is the time. If it's not now, then when? And if it's not you, then who? I don't know about you, man, but I'd rather be the one who's getting in the game and making that money right now. And listen, you know, I mean, if you don't take a shot at this, what do you got to lose? You know, wholesaling is not something you have to buy the property. You don't have to fix the property up. So you don't have to come out of pocket with hundreds of thousands of dollars. So really no risk. For example, for us, when we put a property in a contract, it only costs us $250. That's the earnest money deposit. That's how much I'm risking. And you're not even risking it, because as long as you put the property in a contract and it's within that inspection period, within that 30 or 60 days, but you have the rights to back out, you can literally call the seller back, cancel the contract, and get your earnest money deposit back and move on to the next deal. That is why, dude, let me show you this one clip, okay? I don't even know if I can show you this, because the last time I showed you a video, YouTube demonetized my video, and they shadow banned the video. So I can't show it to you. But I have. So for those of you who probably know Pineda, right? Ryan Pineda. He's one of my good friend. He does a lot of fix and flip. But did you know that he just made a video and said, you know what? We convert our business into wholesaling now. And he said, I don't know why I did fix and flip all these years when wholesaling is the quickest, the safest way to make money in real estate. And now he just make money there, and then he just take that and he just park it in rental property. And it's not just Pineda, dude. It's many other investors that I know that does the whole fix and flip game. They're all converting into somewhat wholesaling. Whether they still fix and flip, but they go 50-50. 50 fix and flip, 50 wholesale. Because wholesaling, dude, it's just a way easier game to play. Safer, faster money. Okay? Because you buy a piece of property, you probably risk hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're in a market, it could cost up to $1 million. So you can buy, fix, and flip it, so you can come out 6 months later and make $100K. But you're risking hundreds or millions of dollars. While I risk $250 to make $25K. I would do that all day long, dude. All day long, man. Miguel said, how much money do you need to even have to be wanting to get into wholesaling? How much money do you need to even have to be wanting? So Miguel, dude, it's really up to you. You know, so I'm not exactly sure what your question is. So for me, I think, you know, it's really up to what your goal is, man. Like, how much do you want to make? I can tell you right now, we're doing 6-figure a month wholesaling. So if you want to make $10,000 a month and you can run your own business, you can work from home, or you can work in anywhere. Like Lana and I are about to go back to Vietnam for a month. Business is still operating. I don't have to physically be here for my business to run. So that's why I don't like the whole brick and mortar. It's hard for you to escape. I like virtual business, dude, that you can operate from anywhere. I like it when I'm going on vacation and I can make a couple phone calls and still make money at the same time. I have a team of VAs that's running my wholesaling business. Okay. So if you want to make $10,000 a month, it's possible. If you want to make $25,000 a month, I've already shown you that I can do it. If you want to make $50,000 a month, you can do it with wholesaling. Dude, once again, I have people who are doing what they're making $1 million a month on wholesaling, but they have a big operation. I'm not interested in that big operation. So Miguel, I don't exactly understand your question, but whether you want to make $10,000 or $100,000 a month, you can wholesale, and wholesaling can make that possible. Okay? Because I've been around people who have done it to $1 million a month, but they have 50 employees and $500,000 or $800,000 or so in overhead. I'm not interested in big operation. I'm not interested in big business. I'm just interested in small, lean, mean machine. I want a small business that allows me to travel freely, that I can make $100,000 a month. If I can hit that, I'm good. Anything else is just cherry on top. I don't want to wake up with knowing that I'm going to have $500,000 in expenses this month. So anything I make over $500,000 is finally I can keep. I'm not interested in waking up and going to an office space and having to deal with 50 employees, everyone with different personality, which means you already know there's going to be prima donna drama. Like Gary Vee, he has thousands of employees every single day. If you watch him, he said that he would literally get on the phone and put out fire every single day. I don't want that hectic lifestyle. But it's different for everybody. Maybe for you, that excites you. You love that. I don't. Dude, I want to wake up, man, and I want to be able to take baby Rari. I want to be able to drive for an hour and not have to worry, sing in the car, pop my music on, and just enjoy. I want to be able to go on a vacation trip and not have my phone blow up every single hour or every single minute. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in just being free, dude. That's what I'm more interested on. Okay? Like if you tell me right now, Khang, you can make $1 million a month, but you would have to work 14 hours a day and there'll be a ton of stress. Nope, not for me. I would not trade my current life, even though I make less. I would not trade my current life just to make $1 million so I can be stressed out working 13, 14, 15 hours a day. I'm not interested in that. Make sense? So, which means you got to figure out what lifestyle do you want to live, and you want to build a lifestyle out of that business. Because let me tell you a quick story, okay? God, we're running out of time. Let me tell you a quick story. So 12 years ago, when I started my real estate career, I was 27. I'm 40 now. Okay, so 27 is when I start. I'm 40. When I was 27, I was like, dude, let's rock and roll, man. I want to be the biggest developer in the city, right? So my whole thing was, hey, first fix and flip, and then be develop, and then be a builder. That's what I want. Anyways, Law and I was talking about building skyscraper, man. Shit. And then I realized that I was building the business that I didn't like, but I was building the business based on what I thought is success. So I had a mentor. He works 15, 16 hours a day. He wakes up and his phone is already ringing off the hook. He gets hundreds and hundreds of text messages every single day. His phone, dude, literally blew up every freaking second. And I thought that was success. And he has an office that he goes to. He has a bunch of employees. So I thought that that was success. And for me to be successful or consider as successful, I need to be busy. Busy means that I am important. I'm a person of importance. Check this out. 4.5 years into the game, I did all that. I was dealing with a bunch of contractors, babysitting them. I had an office that I go to. I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going to the city, going to Home Depot, going to Lowe's, and my phone was blowing up. And I hated it. I hated that lifestyle. Lon and I sat down, and I barely had time for Lon, you know. And Lon and I wait, Khang, why did we got into real estate? 1, because of the money. 2, because we wanted freedom. We thought that real estate will provide us the money for us to be free. But dude, I was working even more than I used to work. Then I realized, dude, I was building a business, not I want, but because of someone else's. That's when I realized, Lon and I realized that, dude, we need to shut everything down and we need to figure out what it is that we want. And I can tell you, dude, it took us a while, but the business I have today is exactly what I want. So if David called me and David like, hey, Khang, let's go to Cancun, Mexico for a month. I'll be like, dude, let's go. Because my business is virtual. It operates with just a phone, internet, and a laptop. And I'm ready to go. Do you know that when I go to I paid $30,000 to go to this mastermind called Collective Genius. Okay? You can search them up. It costs $30,000. And did you know that some of these guys and gals in there, dude, that they don't have time for their wife? They don't have time for their kids, even though they're making a boatload of money, but they're always stressing out. And they're working way more hours than I am. And I said, dude, I'm not interested. And you know the majority of them wants to get rid of all of that. And they want to be able to be free like me. But sometimes, dude, you have built yourself such a big storm that is hard. Like you have tangled so much that it's hard to untangle. Like it's almost so hard to stop, because when you stop, you got 50 people that are depending on you. So now you got to let them go. You know what I'm saying? So it's extremely hard. So before you get yourself in that big mess, remember, think of what you want first and build the business around the life that you want. All right, guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here. I truly hope that this video add a lot of value to you, give you a clear sense of path of what business you want to build, how you want to live your life. Okay, don't because of social media, because social media people always put out the fun stuff. They don't put up the stuff where they're sitting there, they're crying, stressing out because of all the bills and all of this. And I'll tell you right now, real talk, real people, real shit only on this channel. You must sacrifice for what you want, or what you want will be the ultimate sacrifice. So when you're starting out, when you're trying to get to that financial freedom level, whatever that amount is to you, 10, 20, 30,000 a month, $100,000 a month, whatever, you must pay the price to get to that point, which means you will do things that you don't want to do on day that you don't want to do it, because you have to put in the work, because you don't have the capital to hire other people to do it for you. So you have to do the shit. Same here. Okay? But once you have the money, that's when life will becomes better, because you can leverage your money to hire other people to do things for you. For example, right now I'm able to go live with you, but my VA are pounding the phone, they're qualifying the seller, and they're locking property under contract without me being involved. But I pay the price, I sacrifice, and that's why I got to where I am today. Okay? So a lot of you, dude, you want to like, hey, Khang, how can I work smarter? Let me make this clear really quick. Miguel, where you get the book, dude, is all you need to do is go here, bro. Hold on a second. I'll give you all the resources for free. Go to WTMbook.com, bro. You can get the book there. I'll hook you up with 2 resources for free. For those of you who fill all your information, just watch out for your email. And for those of you who want a free training, go to WTMclass.com. It's a 15-minute video free training where I'll show you exactly how to get started today. Okay? Okay. Now, shoot, man, I forgot what was I talking about? Oh, shit, I forgot already. I got distracted. I was going to say something, and then I got distracted. What was I going to say? Can someone remind me? Dude, it was so good. It was important. But if I forget it, then it's probably not that important. Dude, I forgot what I was going to say. It was so good, too. What's I was gonna say? Man, it was so good too. And I think it's important for you guys to actually know this. But I forgot. What I wanted to say. Anyways, I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here. I wish you nothing but the best. Okay? Remember. Okay? Stay focused on your goals and on your dreams. There will be things that comes up in your life that was trying to hold you back. Make sure you keep your eyes on the prize. Until next time, you guys, take care. And let's go get this money. I'm out. Dude, I still don't remember what I was going to say. Come on, man. Shit.